Alright guys, this is John with Louisiana Aquaponics. As you can see behind me, we got the Massey back today. They went through it, found out what was wrong with the temperature gauge. On my particular tractor, the problem was that they said the wire was too short. So when the tractor would flex, it would pull on the wire and it was pulling it loose, making it break contact. And then when it would flex back, eventually it would wiggle and make contact again and start working. So what they did was they added to the length of the wire. And since then, they said they tested it several times. Every single time they crank it up, every single time they'd run it, it would work. And they tried over some rough terrain and that, and said they, it stayed on the whole time. So hopefully they got that problem solved. A couple of things right quick. We got our first implement for the tractor. So I want to show y'all that. That's what I was telling y'all the other day in the last video about the good news is it's not an add-on, it's actually our first implement. Some of y'all might have picked up on some of the comments I was doing, maybe guessed what it was that we was getting. But if you didn't, here it is. We got us a tiller. It is a Woods RTR 48.30 reversed tiller. And it is gear driven. So we picked that up today with the Massey, but it's reverse driven. It's gear driven and it's reverse. So it is got all the tangs, and it's the red. It came with the slip clutch and everything you need to basically just hook right on. It has several, you can see right here, settings. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they said something about 7 inches deep. I don't plan on going that deep. Y'all gotta excuse my grass. I haven't had time to cut it yet. But anyway, I believe it's either 7 or 8 inches it will cut down, it will till into. Now, I know a lot of people have said about the reverse tilling, that it's got some issues with getting stuff hung up in it and all that stuff. And, and there is a debate on whether forward or reverse is better. And from what I'm understanding, it really depends on what you're using it for and what soil type you have. But I will say this: you can buy this thing in forward or reverse. But my dealer, when I called him and asked him about it, the only thing he had, all the tillers he had are reverse. They're all of them are Woods. I got some pictures of some of the stuff that they have out there, and all of them are Woods and all reverse and all are gear driven. So now I do know a way how to flip this thing to make it forward, but be advised, if you flip it to a forward and you get a warranty issue, most likely you're going to eat that warranty on this thing. So that if you do turn it around, that's something you better keep in mind, that from that point on, the warranty is on you. It's not on Woods no more. They can void it. Now, will they? Don't know. But they do have the option to void it, and and because you've done something that the tiller is not set up for. So, but it's not really hard to do it. It takes about a couple hours of work to flip this thing to a forward tiller, and then you can always reverse it back. So that's something to keep in mind. If you're getting a reverse tiller, look for one maybe like Woods where it can be flipped after its warranty's up. You can flip it forward or flip it back into reverse, however you want to do it, and you can work them both ways. So, but given what it was, like I said, this is what they had. So this is what I went with, and they did. My dealer did such a good job with my tractor and that. I gave him a call, and man, let me tell you what. They were really reasonable with this tiller. When he first told me Woods, I was like, oh, well, that's out. Because, they usually are up there in price. But I don't know if he gave me a really good deal or if Woods has gotten a little bit more reasonable with the pricing for this model. But let me tell you what, it wasn't much more than Tractor Supply's same size tiller. So, that says a lot right there. But anyway, it has a chain guard. And here's your gearbox, and here's all the tangs underneath. And this lid is heavy as a sun gun. I believe the overall weight of this thing is either 520 or 580, somewhere in there, or maybe 480. But it's got weight. It's got a lot of weight. Now, I did notice, and I did get some comments about this thing to see how it works, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to get some serious videos, and I'll tell y'all why I bought this thing. The reason I bought it is because I'm trying to re-level the land, and the grass is so thick here that even with the tooth bar, it don't give me a nice even cut to try to regrade the land. And I don't have the horsepower in the tractor to really just push, power through it. So what my thinking is if I come through and I knock that virgin grass off and get it down, because I don't need a whole lot. Some places are only an inch or two, some places about 4 inches. And till it down, then I'll come in with my front end loader and start moving that loose dirt out of the way. And I'll only set my tiller for, the depth I want to achieve. And then, if it's 3 inches, set it for 3 inches, 4 inches, whatever, set it for 4 inches. And then come in and move all that loose dirt, leaving the compact dirt underneath that hadn't been tilled for a base, and then working from there. And so I really hope this works and makes it a lot more quicker, so that I can really start getting after the dirt work before winter really starts setting in. So, because if we had a winter anything like last year, there's going to be a very little dirt work out here. But yes, guys, our first implement is Woods Tiller, and it's sweet. It is really, really sweet. I love it. I really do. I think it's from what I've heard and talked to some people, you get what you pay for, and Woods is one of them things that you get what you pay for. And but like I said, I can't really argue with the price. It was not much more than Tractor Supply's tiller, 48-inch tiller. So, and I really like it. Comes with a 3-year warranty. I believe that's on the gearbox, and then they have the warranty on the tiller itself as well. But man, it's nice. It is a category 1 and quick hitch, quick attach as well. So, and it comes with its leg. But yep, we got us a tiller, and that's my dealer right there. So these are some good guys. So if you're in this area, man, y'all really need to check these guys out. We appreciate 1 year of videos with y'all. And we appreciate just y'all viewing and taking the time to comment and like and just talking with y'all on things. So, but y'all have a great weekend, and I will see y'all on the next one. Now that I got the tractor back, we'll be doing a thumb install, and get that on there and show you how that's done. And then we'll do some playing with both the thumb and the tiller. But I also do want to mention that I'm going to have the tractor, when I got my tiller on, I'm going to be taking the backhoe off. I'm going to be bringing the dipper stick down, and I'm going to have it powder coated. And the reason is the guy I know who does powder coating in Lake Charles there, he does powder coating for the industrial powder coating for the plants on their control panels and stuff like that, what they call the electrical racks for all the electric motors and stuff like that. And he powder coats a box of that, and it's a really heavy duty powder coat and a system that they use that it's a bit stronger than what commercially is used. The ground won't scratch up the paint, and that is bad. Roots in that, because the way they do it, it's so tough. It flexes on the metal. And he gave me a price that was so reasonable. I'm like, why not? So I'm gonna bring it down while I got the tiller on, doing some tiller work, and have them do it. It's gonna take a couple of days because they're gonna blast it, and then they're gonna freaking powder coat it and that. So we're going to try that out and see how it comes out, and the end result of that, if it's long lasting and it holds up to the wear and tear, because God knows I put that backhoe through a lot. So, but all right, guys, I will catch you on the next one. This is John with Louisiana Aquaponics. Y'all have a good weekend.